Hey, what's up, guys? My name's John. Welcome to Daily Theology. Buffalo, New York. Hey, New York, what are you doing? They tried to come into a business owner meeting in a gym with 50 business owners. So a health official came in with police to shut them down for not wearing masks and not abiding by the state restrictions. And they said, show us the law. Now, they got a little bit aggressive, but you can understand why. They know people that have committed suicide, according to the guy in the video, because they've lost their livelihood. So these people are fighting for what they believe to be their very lives, which I think is accurate to operate their businesses. So check out this clip.
Who reported it? Who reported it?
You know what? I don't know.
Yeah, it's anonymous, right? It's anonymous. It can't be anonymous.
Complaint.
You need to know your accuser. You need to know. It cannot be anonymous.
You gotta go get a warrant.
It cannot be anonymous. You
gotta go get a warrant.
You don't get to write the policies. You don't get to violate the Constitution. It does not matter. You don't circumvent or subvert the Constitution.
Okay, Meth, you need to leave.
So here's the article. Essentially, they went into the Orchard Park gym and it turned confrontational. Basically, they went into a bee's hive. About 50 business owners and their supporters were waiting. Basically not waiting, but they were there to actually talk about the restrictions. And in the video, as I said earlier, this guy mentions that he knows people that committed suicide because of their loss of their economic livelihood and their ability to provide for their families. So the owner of the gym and others, they just went off on them, and it was a protest, and they said it's private property, you're not welcome here. So clearly they were in the wrong place at the wrong time, and they were not welcome. So again, this was the article. I'll put a link to it. You can check it out for yourself. So more and more, you're going to see this from business owners. They have had enough. And in New York, can you blame them? I mean, really, they've been through quite a bit. Other states as well, with curfews and lockdowns. And I've talked to people that I care about very deeply. Some of my family that have said, what's the big deal with the masks? Well, the big deal is once you give in to this sort of overreach to say what you can wear to breathe and not to breathe, then where does it stop? Now they're saying what you can do for Thanksgiving, if you can celebrate Christmas, what your curfew time is, as if the virus just shuts down between the hours of midnight and 5 a.m. And I actually kind of work third shift, so I can't go out, apparently, if I'm in one of those areas. So it is nonsensical, and people are starting to say, look, there is no law on the books, and you cannot enforce this. So we'll see if that trend continues to increase. But the question that people are asking is, well, do masks actually work? And I think that they can help in the right circumstances, if it's an N95, if it's fitted properly, if it's changed out regularly, if it's cleaned, if you can't change it out regularly, those things could make an impact. But the Danish study is taking more heat than a bag of microwave popcorn, because it doesn't fit the narrative that everyone wants to tell. And I'll give you basically the quick version is that 4,862 actually completed the study, and the difference between the mask wearers and the non-mask wearers was 0.3 of a percentage point. So they said there's not really enough difference there to show that it made any difference at all. And so the mask debate will continue. But what most people are saying that I think have a good mind on this is that you should leave it up to the individual to determine if they want to wear a mask, if they don't want to wear a mask. The virus particles are very small. Oxygen molecules are big. This whole idea that water is going to get stopped if you sneeze. Well, most people are asymptomatic. So how are you sneezing into something if you're not showing symptoms? And so the mask to me it's just it's a big joke, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think it's not a good idea. Now, that being said, it's a matter of personal conviction. And what we can't lose when it comes to the issue of the masks is to mask or not to mask. That is the question. I did a video on this about 7 months ago, and people were fired up then. I'm sure they'll be fired up now on this. But hey, welcome to the party. But we must remember as believers that love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. 1 Corinthians 13, 4 through 6. Now, the key point of this verse is not that love just agrees to anything, even if it hurts my neighbor's business, family, livelihood, they get persecuted and thrown in jail. It says rejoices in the truth. Now, ultimately, the truth being referenced is the word of God and the gospel of God. Love is the outflow of a changed heart that has been endeared to God through the redemptive work of Jesus Christ through his death, burial, and resurrection. So remember, love is not just this, hey, yeah, everything goes. We want to stand for the truth. I'm zealous for the truth. I want people to know the truth. Jesus lived a perfect sinless life. He bore an infinite wrath on the cross. He physically died. They put him in a tomb. He rose on the third day. He appeared to 500 people. He ate fish. He talked, and then he went up in a Shekinah cloud of glory, and he said, I will return in like manner. The Son of Man is coming back to judge. Will you be ready on that day? Have you been born again? Have you remembered to hammer that like button? Like the 95 Theses. It's a great help to us, helps the videos reach more people. And if you wouldn't mind, take a moment and subscribe. We're trying to get to 10 bajillion subscribers so that we can reach many, many people. And lastly, the Prince of Preachers said this: visit many good books, but live in the Bible. Thanks for watching, and God bless.